Hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miranda, and today I'm going to be doing Virgo. This is your bonus reading. Keep in mind these messages are general. They may resonate, they may not. Please do not force the story to fit. Take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for the next Virgo. Flip and switch the roles if need be. If I say it's them and you think it's you or vice versa, then that's exactly what it is. Also check your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements for more messages. If this resonates, you may complete the story. If it doesn't resonate, then you may resonate elsewhere. Virgos, congrats and thank you so much for being here. You guys are always supporting. You guys always, for the most part, have the most views. Thank you. If you did not watch last week's bonus reading, it was reading then too. Go watch Virgo's bonus reading for last week. It is an hour long. There are timestamps in the description in the description box of, what topic is what and where and when. So if you want to jump to specific topics, you can do that. I'm going to do the same thing here on this video. I'm going to put timestamps in the description so you can watch what you want to watch and you don't have to watch the entirety of the video if you don't want to. This week I'm going to do general messages, and I'm going to do general messages with this deck here. You probably see the shit on every video. I'm going to do it with this deck here, and I normally don't read from the book when I do that deck, or in most of the decks I don't really read from the book, but today I'm going to read from the book as well as give you intuitive messages like I normally do. Then we're going to jump to your money messages, your career messages. Then we're going to do how are you perceived, how do you come off to people. Then we're going to do your relationship portion. This is friends, family, romantic relationships, any type of relationship. And then we're going to end with tarot, of course. All right, so let's see. Let's get your general messages. What are your general messages? And y'all don't have to be patient with me while reading through this book, because there's goddesses in this book with names that are so hard to pronounce. So I just may skip that altogether and just show you the name so you can just know. I don't know how to pronounce this, how to say that. Let's see. Give me some general messages for Virgos. Give me some general messages for Virgo. And because I'm reading from the book, I'm going to take all the cards in the upright while I'm doing intuitive messaging. It says desire. We have masks. We have naked. We have betrayal. And we have divine lineage. Yikes. This talks about a family conflict. This talks about being betrayed by family. This talks about what I'm seeing people being in disguise, people letting their desires and their very shallow, superficial things make them act fake, try to get close to you so that, you will let your guard down and so that they can betray you. I feel like this is people very close to you. If it's not family members, this is definitely a very, very close friend, people you consider, or people who are supposed to be quote unquote family. Okay. So let's just read from the book. Let's see what does it have to say about desire. Lord. And like I said, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I don't know if it's game, name, Nagame. I have no idea. I don't know. It says Nagame is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, the mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. It says dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it. Call it in now. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you small and keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. So I feel like that goes both ways. That's speaking on you and your desires versus your family's desires, or whoever this is that's close to you. I feel like they don't align. I feel like you came up in an environment, whether it's your friends or your family, you came up in an environment where maybe material things ran you, or the people around you, the material things ran them. This message is to let you know that what you want wants you. So if you want material things, you'll get material things, but at what cost? If this is where you put your focus, this is what you're going to get. And this is the focus of the people around you, material. I don't think that they're necessarily in the same mind frame as you are. We got mass. What's mass? Jumbi, I think is the name. It says Jumbis are scary, shadowy, otherworldly spirits and monsters of the Caribbean. It says, where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So for those of you who have been going through things with your family, it could stem out of fear. The monsters talk about these people who don't have good intentions. It talks about spirits that follow you that may not necessarily be of good spirits, and they may follow you because of your fear. How you find clear direction is to remove yourself from these energies and to really get in touch with your own heart, your own soul space, your own inner self. Okay, then you'll be able to unmask these people who don't have the best intentions for you. Then we have naked. Let's see. It says Mami Wata. It says Mami Wata and her sisters live in the Ikpoba River in Benin City, Nigeria. But the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mami Wata influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. So this talks about several different things. First of all, you guys have gifts that you guys are not embracing. You're not using them to your benefit. I do feel like you're going to get to a point where you are. I feel like that's where this reading is headed. But you need to embrace them and accept them. It makes you different, and that's okay. You have the gift of clairvoyance. Go ahead and look that up if you don't know what that is. This also talks about other people seeing your gifts as well and being intimidated by those gifts and wanting to dim that light, because betrayal comes right after that. So you need to be very cautious. It's speaking of, this is more so like a warning. This is speaking of you needing to distance yourself and seeing people as they are. People who are close to you, people who don't have good intentions for you, and you not allowing their projection to mold you and make you who you are. They're materialistic. You don't have to be. These people are fake. You don't have to be. They operate on fear. You don't have to. If you were doing that before, get away from that. That is not of you. That is of them. That may have been influenced on you, or you may have been taught to be that way. That is not who you are in your soul core. Let's see. Let's see what betrayal is. It says Aunt Nancy. That's my grandmother's name. It's my grandma's name. Let me see. Aunt Nancy. It says Anansi, or I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Anansi, the Akan trickster god and sacred clown, snuck into our global folktales. While Gullah Geechee children heard what? I don't know these names. I'm sorry. While Gullah Geechee children heard tales of Aunt Nancy, the tricky spider woman, my Guyanese parents entertained us with Nancy stories about a witty teen spider. And I'm so sorry if that was hard to follow. It was hard to read. It says, who really betrayed you? Betrayals from others mirrors your betrayal to yourself. This is what I was trying to say to you about you not having to embody what these people are. You not giving any entities, any spirits, any bad vibes, any reason to attach to you. If you operate in secureness, you operate in sureness, you operate in courage, you operate in such a stance where you can't be moved. Okay, there's people around you who are feeding on your fear. There are people around you who are able to trick you because you haven't pulled their mask off. Okay, let's see. And then don't trick yourself. A lot of times, Virgo, and I say this with love, a lot of times when you're done wrong, you tend to overlook where you went wrong. for you, the message is, oh, I shouldn't have trusted this person. When really the message is you opened up too much. The message is you didn't heed the signs. You didn't see this, you didn't see that. Really the message is you were being naive. That doesn't have to be specifically this particular message, but I'm trying to make a point that sometimes you guys miss your own lesson because you're placing the blame elsewhere. And that doesn't mean the blame shouldn't be placed on those other people, but if you're never looking at yourself in the situation, then you never learn and you continue to go through the same lessons over and over again. And what happens is when you get burned and hurt so much by people, you become very guarded and you become this person that doesn't allow anybody in. That is not for your highest alignment either. This is not for you to cut the entire world off. This is for you to be able to use your gift to discern who deserves to be in your world and who doesn't, for you to heed the signs and for you to take the lessons that are for you as well. Because sometimes when things are done wrong to us, and I think I said this to you before in another reading, when things are done wrong to us, it's not necessarily to make somebody else the villain. They were just a catalyst for us to learn a particular type of lesson. And the lesson is not always this person is bad, that person is bad, this person. Yes, that is true, but there is something there to learn for yourself. And I think, Virgo, you struggle with that. You struggle with looking at yourself saying, this is what I need to change. This is where I went wrong. This was da-da-da-da. It's not always this person is wrong, so I'm right. Sometimes two people can be wrong, and sometimes they were meant to do you wrong so you can learn. And when you miss those messages, you go through it again and again and again. And I feel like you're at a point where you're trying to get over that hump, but sometimes you guys need a mirror. And I know that's hard to hear, and I say that with love. I really do. I say that with love. We got Sarah Lakali. I am butchering the fuck out of these names. Okay, anybody of African descent, if you happen to watch my channel, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. It says great ancestress Sarah Lakali, meaning Sarah the Black, was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Roman people. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oral history says that the Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside me and within you. Trust. This talks about a betrayal of like your physical family, right? This whole spread is talking about people close to you. Betrayal from people who don't mean you well. But you need to remember that you do have people who you can trust. You have spirit guides. You have people like Sarah Lakali. You have a divine lineage that is on the other side that is walking with you. They can't do everything for you. You have to help them help you. But you do need to know that there's other people, and I don't feel like this is just spiritual. I feel like there's people outside of your family, a community of sorts that maybe you haven't met yet, or a space where you haven't entered yet, where you can, where they're going to be sort of like family to you. You know how we meet friends and they're not blood to us, but we are closer to them than we are family members. I feel like there's going to be some point where you come across this type of environment for yourself where you can't trust your blood, but you can trust these people. You can't trust your blood, but these people have your back. I feel like that's coming in for you guys if you haven't already found it. There's a need for you to not place titles so heavily on people. People have to earn that title, right? So even if by blood we're not brothers, by blood we're not sisters, by blood we're not cousins, but if you operate in that manner with me, then I see you as such. You know what I mean? Like my best friend. We're not blood sisters, but if you ask me, that's my sister. Okay, and then I have family members who, by not their fault, it's not their fault at all. Particularly brothers who, they're my brothers, but I don't have a brother relationship with them. So yes, but on title, they're brothers, but I have men in my life that I see more in a brotherly fashion. I hope that that's making sense. There's going to be that for you, where you find a community that doesn't necessarily match the title. It's important for you not to hold titles to people because of blood or because of, let's say a boss. Let's say a boss, right? They're a CEO, but they don't conduct themselves as a CEO, so they shouldn't get the respect as a CEO. Whereas the janitor may conduct themselves as a CEO, and they should get that respect. Okay, that's really the message of what I'm getting. All right, let's move on from that. Very long, I know. Hope that helped. This was different. It's new for you and new for me. Let's see. Let's get your money messages. I'm inclined. Is there a book for this too? I don't know. I feel like y'all want me to read from the book. Or maybe I just don't. I don't know. I do better. It flows easier when I'm just doing me. I'm curious. Is there a book? I never even checked. Is there a book? There is not a book. Okay, good. All right, let's see. Give me some money messages for Virgos. What's money, career, opportunity? What's going on in the stable world of Virgo or non-stable? Let's see. I am going to take these in a reverse since there's not a book. I'm going to take them. It says reflection and taking steps in the reverse. We got independence in the reverse. We got guidance in the reverse. Lord. Looking in the reverse. Jesus Christ. Gifts in the upright. And strategy in the upright. Lord, I swear to God, this should say Virgo. I feel like this is Virgo in French or something. Like, I swear to God. With the chessboard and everything. That is so fucking on point, bro. It's so on point. Anyway, we got reflection. It says, take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you really, truly love. That is a message. Because it talks about love. It talks about desires. It talks about what's true. Nothing superficial. It talks about going back and reflecting and looking back at yourself. Looking back at the things that's happened to you and trying to figure out or happen for you or not, good or bad. Looking back, reflecting, and using that information to propel you forward. Okay, so right now is a time for, there's going to be a change. How I feel there's going to be a change for you. But you need to gather all the information you need to gather, and you really need to dive into your passion. What really makes you happy? What's going to be the thing that gets you out of bed every day? I know that, times are hard right now and money is hard and you got to hustle and you got to do what you got to do to pay the bills. However, long term, for you specifically, Virgo, because this is your reading, you need to get into a career field that you have passion for. Everything is better when you like doing it. When you're working at a job that you love, it doesn't necessarily feel like a job. That's going to be the secret to your success, loving what you do. But you have to figure out what that is. I'm not talking about loving the money. I'm not talking about loving the check. I'm not talking about loving, certain perks. Actually loving your job. What does that look like for you? What do you really love? What are you really passionate about? We got taking steps in the reverse. It says action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find the opportunities. This is in the reverse. This is a warning to you to not make any moves right now because all the information is not available. You have not sat back. You have not reflected. You have not done your due diligence to make new steps right now. If you already started something and you can't stop it and you have to keep it going, then by all means do so, but do not start something new, okay? Independence in the reverse. It says it's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside your comfort zone. This came out in the reverse. This just also says that it's just not time to do something new, okay? You may need assistance from others at this time. Why do I always get phone calls when I'm doing readings? It's crazy. You may need the assistance of others at this time. It is okay to ask for help. It's okay. I know that's hard. It's a big word for Elmo, but you might need to. Guidance in the reverse. It says divine forces are showing you the way to go. You're discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. This came out in the reverse. I feel like your guides are not focusing so much on your financial needs right now or your career needs. Your guides are more focused on you. When you're whole and you're headed in the right direction of your path, all of this stuff will align for you. So they're kind of pulling away from you and your money aspect right now so that they can help you focus on your divine path. That's what I get from that. We got looking in the reverse. It says, it's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You'll need to be aligned with your life purpose to fully be satisfied. This came out in the reverse. This is all saying the same thing to me, what I already said. You need to dive deep. You need to do some shadow work, some reflection. You really need to take a look at your life right now when it comes to your money and finances and where do you want to be? What do you truly want to do? What's going to make you happy? Don't make any moves. Don't invest in anything right now. Don't make any new decisions. You need to research. This is the time for research and going within. It says gifts. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. You're in a manifest. Okay, your energy is very manifesting like right now. Okay, and this is why it's very important for you to go within, because whatever you think about, whatever your habits are, you're going to manifest that towards you. So these gifts could be good or bad. You are uncovering new talents as you realizing what your gifts are. A lot of you is clairvoyance. A lot of you have several different gifts. Some of you are just masters at manifesting. Some of y'all, real talk. And you need to learn all you can learn about it. It's like learning how to drive. Okay, you may know where the gas is, you may know where the brake is, but do you know where your turn signal is? Do you know what I mean? Are your reflexes good? There's more to just knowing the basics. You know the basics. You need to get deeper and know more. Okay, it's going to be very beneficial to you. That's the difference between a team driver and a NASCAR driver. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you want to be? You want to be a team driver? You want to be a NASCAR driver? You decide. And strategy, Lord. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach your next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. This piggybacks off of you may need to ask for help. Because the strategy part, y'all might as well have chess pieces in your pockets at all times, because I'll be surprised if y'all don't play chess. Because strategy is just Virgo all the fucking way. But this you may need to lean on somebody right now for support. You may, and that's going to be hard for you, but lean on somebody who has the experience. Lean on somebody who knows what they're talking about. Lean on somebody who's in alignment with where you want to be. Where you want to be. Not where you are right now, but where you want to be. There's a lot of insight. I feel like this could be an elder. This could be, it could even be a peer of yours, but they have certain experience that you don't have, certain insights. There's something you can gain from a relationship with someone else when it comes to your career. And you're going to need to take notes. Don't do anything with them. Take notes, study them over, things like that. This is not a time for decisions when it comes to your career. Okay? I'm sorry, I have a more fluffier message for y'all. Let's see. How do you come off? That is the question. How do you come off? How do you come off? Y'all want my opinion? Not giving it. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Lord. I know a lot of Virgos. And for all of them, I had a different impression for them when I met them. So obviously you guys, everybody is their own person. Everybody's charts are different. But, I feel like I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all heavy. I really do. I love y'all. Let's see. How do you come off? It says, you want to act ratchet, you want to act hood, but I be praying to Jesus, knowing it's all good. There are people that think you're very judgmental toward them. Maybe you've grown and, maybe you're just a person of a certain class, or you come off like you're a certain person of Lord, you are a person of a certain class, or you come off as a person of a certain class. Damn, I can't talk today. People feel like you judge them, but I also feel like that's a projection, and where people see you in a high light, and that maybe makes them feel less about themselves. It says, your obsession with me is so hysterical, it's absolutely nonsensical, making me question your psychological. You're very, what's the word I'm looking for? People know that other people are obsessed with you. Like, they know this. But you come off very, like where somebody else will be like, oh my God, this person's on my ass, da, 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 da. You're like, you got somebody knocking on your window, bang, 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 bang. Virgo, open the door. And you got people standing next to you like, oh my God, what is that person doing? And you're like, like people see you as like, here we go with the fucking monkey business. Goddamn zoo. Hey, What's up? What you want? Very kind of unbothered, unfazed, not entertained. Like, this is just a regular everyday for you. It doesn't really faze you. Then we got bitches don't hate you. They're just jealous. They see all that they couldn't be. Drowning in their own sad misery. Do I gotta even clarify that for you? Maybe. People don't hate you. I don't think there's a person on the planet that actually hates you. I feel like even if you had, so you'll know this is true for you. If you had people in the past that hate you that want to be cool with you now, or people in the past that hated you or acting like they hated you, or treated you as if they hated you, but they give you love now, or they want to give you love now, but they know like the door's closed, then you'll know this message is definitely for you. For the rest of you, if you have doubts, nobody actually hates you. What it is that they're jealous. They're jealous. They see something in you that's not in them. And it made them upset with you rather than upset with themselves. Misery. Misery loves company. It says, while you toss and turn with me on your mind, I be on that getting money shit and working on my grind. I mean, this is just, I feel like it's common sense. I feel like that's fucking common sense that all earth signs, I feel like all earth signs are focused on money. That's how you come off. You come off as, for people, because there's a lot of people around you that have bad intentions for you, Virgo. I'm sorry to say that. You got a lot of nasty ass energy around you. I don't know if you keep these people around because they're family, because you've been friends with them a long time. I don't know what it is, but you have a lot of people around you that just don't want to see you shine. And they're jealous of your gifts. They're jealous of your ability to work hard. You guys are very, very hard workers. You come off as hard workers. You come off as very unbothered. Very unbothered. It's giving like Omarion level unbothered. And it's more so like, the more energy you give me, the less I'm going to give you. People see you in that way. Like, I'm just worried about my money. If it ain't about money, it don't make sense. That's the impression that you give off. And I'm going to get one just for shits and giggles. It says, the thought of me triggers you so immensely. Lord, y'all got a lot of issues with people. The thought of me triggers you so immensely, making your brain act so densely. Instead of staying in your own lane and hyping me up, you want to go around a bitch and acting like a queen stole your damn cup. This is specific. Somebody feels like you stole their thunder. Somebody felt like it should have been them and it ended up being you. And somebody is pissed the fuck off. That's very specific. I feel like that could be a few people. If your work puts you in a spotlight in some way, shape, or form, this could be several people. If you are like your work is like really low key, this just could be your coworkers. I really feel like this has to do with work. I don't know why, but I feel like whatever it is you do for work, you're not overshadowing, but like you're making other people feel small. And instead of like coming to you trying to figure out how you do it, instead of being friends with you, collaborating, and working together, people are trying to like dim you down. They trying to, throw shade on your name. I feel like people are lying on you as well, like saying that you're one way when you're not. Whoa. I mean, well, what's success without haters, though? That's a good sign. That's a good sign that you headed where you're supposed to be. Let's move on to your relationship portion. This could be friends, family, co-workers, romantic relationships, whatever comes out, okay? What's going on in the relationship department for Virgos? This reading for me heavily felt very friend and family based, but we'll see. And a little bit of co-workers or rivals. Let's see. Enemies. What's going on with the relationship portion for Virgos? Wow. That is a lot of cards. Well, this is a relationship. Actual relationship. We got soulmate and we got past life. Definitely a relationship. We got foundation. We have soulmates. We have memories. We have rejection. We have past life. We have mistakes. Past life mistakes. I almost can read this as a sentence. I'm not going to lie. Heart fog. We got sorrow in the reverse. We have withdrawn in the reverse. We've got peace and we've got commitment. This is the first time I've seen anybody get this card. I pulled this deck 1,000,001 times. I've never seen this card come out. Let me just show you something. How fucking, this is crazy. It starts off with a foundation and it ends with commitment. We're talking about a soulmate here. This is love. I just got super excited because I felt like, this whole reading was, enemies, people trying to dim your light. Now, granted, you need to hear those messages, but I hate relaying negative stuff. Like, I like to give positive, you know? So here we are. And if y'all watch my channel, y'all know I love love. So I'll be wishing everybody find a partner. There's this, unfortunately, well, I don't know, because it looks like commitment is underway for you and this person. So I wouldn't say unfortunately, but there's a situation with somebody that you may have had a past life with. This is somebody who you already have been in connection to. This is somebody you have memories with. Whoever this person is, you have good memories and you have bad memories shared with this person. They may have rejected you, or you may have rejected them. I feel like whatever this rejection was, whoever did the rejecting, it was a mistake on that person's part, or this, whatever happened between the two of you left some type of regret, some bad taste in either one of you's mouths. And now I can't talk. It's like it's getting hard for me to talk. So this could be hard for this person to talk about, or hard for this person to really acknowledge, whoever this is. There's mixed signals in this connection. There is not clarity between the two of you. But what I do see is that this is coming to an end. There's going to be some type of clarity that happens here. And withdrawn, if you look at it in the upright, it says single, lonely, solitaire. This came out in the reverse. And then in between that and commitment is balance, harmony, and friendship. So this could be somebody that you rebuild a friendship with. I do feel like this is romantic. I feel like you guys may rebuild on, you know, some type of rebuild the connection to start with friendship. This is somebody who you're definitely going to commit to, who's going to commit to you. I feel like there was some rocky memories between the two of you, some rocky issues between the two of you, but I feel like those are going to be ironed out. And this is going to be someone who you marry. This is the person you're going to be married to. I don't know how you guys feel about marriage. If marriage is not for you, I feel like you're going to enter in the version of marriage that works for you. Like whether that means you guys consider yourself legally married, but you guys don't actually sign the paperwork. However that looks, this is a long-term commitment with somebody. I want to get a little bit more on that, and then I'm going to go to the tarot, okay? Just because we talk so much about all the negative shit. Let's get some positive here. And I know y'all over there like, I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm working on my money. You just told me I got to go and self-reflect. I know what I said. I'm not giving you the messages from me. Don't take that up with me. You want to know what's crazy? Oh my God, that just scared the shit out of me. I said, before I said that's crazy, when I said that, what I said to you, my son's toy just started going off on its own. And yeah, I don't got time for spirit today. Stuff like that scares me. It scares me. Even though I have the gifts that I have and I know what I know, sometimes that shit just be like, if y'all can see how this toy is facing me right now, it's crazy. So it's like a walking toy. It has, you know, like the 4 wheels on it, and you stand and you push it. It has like a little cute dog with blue ears, and you know, it's got 1, 2, 3 on there. It's got the shapes and all of that shit, and it lights up, and he's staring at me with a smile. It's literally facing me. I didn't even notice it until it went off. Crazy. And I don't remember what I said to you, but I said something about, oh, you want to be single and, you know, don't take it up with me. I'm not the one giving you the messages. Then all of a sudden that shit just started going off. Out of nowhere. It's been sitting there this whole time. No lights going off, no noise, no nothing. I don't like it. I'm going to put that shit in the closet. For all the signs and synchronicities in the world, boy. That one wasn't, I don't like that. Let's see. Give me some more insight on this relationship so they can get clarity on who this may be, what they may need to do. Give us some more insight and some more clarity on this situation. And then I'm going to move on to tarot. Karma. Oof. It says abandon in the reverse, conflict in the reverse, second chance in the reverse, karma in the upright. We have running in the reverse. We have divine divine feminine in the reverse, and then we have chemistry. Oh, shit. Virgo, take this where it resonates. Whether this is you or the other person. Somebody, you and this person had a connection. Somebody here in this connection chose to go in a different direction with a karmic. Somebody who was not meant to be for them, for you, for them, whoever. And this ended, this was the really bad taste in the relationship. Whatever this was a third party situation, or somebody was left for another person. That's exactly what I get here. Somebody wasn't operating in their divine energy. They were operating in shallow energy. Somebody chose what was easier, what was more familiar. What I feel like this connection with you and this person may not be the most digestible, if that makes any sense. Whoever your soulmate person is that you're going to commit to, there's a difference between the two of you that is not digestible to the overall public. Something here about optics. I don't know if you're dating a little person. There's a big difference here between you and this person, and somebody let that difference make them choose a karmic. Somebody went to what was familiar, what looked better, what on the surface was better. But what happened here is that there was no passion here. Whoever made the decision to go elsewhere, there was no passion in that relationship. There's no spark. There was no, whatever you and your soulmate have, it was missing in that relationship. And it was missing in that relationship because that other person is a karmic. However, being that happened, I feel like if you do reconcile with this person, I feel like that karmic debt is going to be paid, which is why I feel like there's going to be a long-term commitment between you and this person. Sorry, y'all. My son walked through the door. All right. Let's move past this. We'll see what Tarot has to say. All right. Let's see. What's the messages for Virgo? This is where the soap opera comes in. I can feel it. I can already feel it. This is where the soap opera comes in. This is where it comes in, y'all. This is what y'all came here for. I can feel it. I can just intuitively, I can just feel it in energy. This is where it comes in at. Give me some messages for Virgo. And I'm not leaving y'all on a cliffhanger because we're going to get through these rabbit holes today. We got the Temperance card to the Devil. Lord! With the Ace of Cups in the reverse. And the Nine of Wands. With the Sun card and the Eight of Cups. You're balancing out some type of energy of yours. You're coming to grips and realization of what works for you and what doesn't. And that toxicity shit, you're tired of it. And you're choosing happiness. And you're emotionally walking away from anybody that's tying you down. Like, I feel like this is friends, family, whatever. There's people in your life that you are going to walk away from. And you need to walk away from them. Like, you're going to have this aha moment of, why am I dealing with this shit? You know what I'm saying? Why am I accepting less? I don't know why I thought this was going to be like, funny like normal. But this is heavy. So I'm going to give it to y'all. This is your affirmation. I can have whatever I want. That came out in your general messages. You can have whatever you want. Why are you selling yourself short? Why are you accepting less than? Why? You don't have to. You don't have to deal with anyone except for your children. Everybody outside of that, you don't have to deal with them. You were giving yourself excuses as to why you needed to be in contact with this person or that person. You don't have to be in contact with anybody. And that took me a long time to learn. It took me forever to learn that you can walk away from anybody and it's best to leave somebody alone emotionally for your own happiness here, for your own true balance here, okay? There's people that you have soul ties to, and don't think that all soul ties are romantic. That is a quick and easy way to make a soul tie, but that's not always true. You have soul ties with people in your life. I feel like these are people who've been in your life for a very long time. Like I said, you had a hard time like seeing these people for who they are. For some of you, I need to tell you, don't be afraid of the backlash you're going to get from distancing yourself. I feel like you're elevating, and you already give off the impression that you're worried about your money and that you're focused and you're unbothered. Yes, we know this. You already know that the people in your life see your potential. We know this. Do not let people's perception of what decisions you're making for your life keep you from moving forward. I strongly get and I hear that you're like, oh, I don't want people to think that I think I'm too good for them. I don't want people to think that I think I'm all that now. Now I got money and it's fuck yeah. No, because that's not what it is. Who cares about how they feel about it? You're doing what's best for you. And at the end of the day, if these people were truly had your best interest at heart, you wouldn't have to cut them off. Think about that. Okay? Just do it with a heart of compassion, not a heart of arrogance, okay? Even they're going to throw in your face and say, oh, you think you too good? Moving. You might move. You might get a new car. There might be travel in your future. Let's see. What's the Chariot? Okay, there might be plans for travel or if you need to get a new car or there's something going on with your car, that is definitely at a standstill right now. Or if you have plans to travel, that's on a standstill. It's coming in the future, just won't be right now. Let's see. Or if you're moving into a new home or something like that, there's going to be some like delays and blockages there. We got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to have some instability in whatever this is. It's going to be different for all of you. It's going to be some instability there. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. You're going to feel burdened by it. You know, you're going to be like, you know, because you guys are earth sign. Stability means a lot to you. You're going to feel like, damn, like, can I just settle somewhere and just let be that? Like, you might get on a plane or, you know, your flight might get canceled. You might, you know, get a layover here or, you know, something like that. There's going to be some inconsistencies with whatever this is, whether it's travel, whether it's your car, whether this is moving to a home or an apartment. Hold on. And you're going to feel like the world is shitting on you. That's what you're going to feel like. When it rains, it fucking pours. Why can't you just I feel like this is a very specific portion of your life that's been unstable for a minute now. And you're like, why can't I just fucking get this shit underway? Like, why is it this particular thing that I can't fucking figure out? I can do this. I can do that. I got this done, that done. But when it comes to this, it's just some bullshit. Like, what the fuck is going on here? You might feel very frustrated about that. Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy, Cancer energy, Leo energy, Libra energy. This day is going by so fucking fast, yo. I got off of work at 8 o'clock. It's like 2 o'clock right now. This day is going by so... I'm trying to figure out what did I do from... Because I got home at like 9. But what did I do from 9 to now? It's crazy. Time is flying by. And I still got shit to do. And I got to go to work. It's crazy. What messages do you have for Virgo? We have the 2 of Swords in the reverse. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. We have the 10 of Wands again. We have the Page of Wands sideways. We have the 4 of... We've got the 4 of Wands. We've got the 8... Was it the 8? Oh, the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the Hierophant in the reverse. Why is the Hierophant in the reverse? The Sun card. Are you guys going to break up with someone? Is this a relationship? This is most definitely a relationship. You letting go of something? Are you ghosting somebody? Wait a minute. Hold up. What is it? Clarify the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles to the Hierophant in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse. You're unhappy with somebody you're with or dealing with. This could be somebody you live with. This is not a relationship. This is somebody you're living with. You're not happy with your living conditions, or you're not happy with whoever you're living with. Whoever this is could be a feminine. You're extremely unhappy. And we have the sun in the reverse here. The Hierophant in the reverse. Your living situation is just not it. You're trying to get out of your head. The thing here is like you're trying not to complain. You're trying to just fix the situation. Though you are complaining to your friends, your family, whoever, you're complaining to somebody, but you're trying not to. You're trying to just make moves to fix the situation. And I feel like you're trying to go without burning a bridge, which is very smart. Whatever the situation is, if it's a relationship or this is a home situation, which that last spread talked about a home. So if you're trying to move or you're living with somebody and you're just unhappy there, I see you trying to get out of this situation without trying to burn it. But I do see you working on moving away or moving out of the situation, trying to get from underneath somebody else's thumb. You're trying to get out of a contract of sorts. If this is not a relationship and you don't live with somebody and you live at home, this could be trying to get out of your lease in some way, shape, or form. Leo energy, Taurus energy, twice actually. I feel like there's something coming for y'all, and I feel like it's exciting. I have I'm anxious. I thought it was gonna come out in like the tarot that it was gonna be some telenovela, part 89 for y'all. But I feel very anxious, like something, but like a good anxious, like something is coming, something exciting is coming. I'm just waiting for it to come out, but I feel it. So you might get a surprise. It might be a secret because, Lord, I haven't been able to talk this whole goddamn reading. Shit is pissing me off. What did I say? You're going to get a surprise. Something good is going to come for you that you're going to be able to celebrate. Oh, it's a relationship. Oh, so you guys are leaving somebody to go towards someone else. You know what? I can't keep up with y'all. I can't. Let me just read it. It's here. We got the King of Swords in the reverse. We got the Three of Cups. We got the Ten of Pentacles. We got the Three of Wands. We got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And we got the Hierophant. I feel like somebody that you're not talking to right now, whoever this is that you're going to commit to, this is that soulmate person. Either you're going to see them at a party or you're going to be invited to the same event, you and this person. And then when you do get invited, you're going to feel highly aligned with this person. It's going to be a good time. You're going to be at the top of your game. Like, you're going to feel like your money is right, that you're not stressing about money at that time, at least not in a major way. And whatever this is, this involves money in some way, shape, or form. I'm not sure how. But there's going to be some type of celebration around coins. And it's going to be the door. It's going to open the door between the two of you for this commitment here. If you are stressed about this person or you overthinking about this person or whatever the case may be, after this happens, there's something that happens, like a celebration of sorts or something like that. I don't know if maybe you guys go to like a charity function, because there's something here with money and like a party, celebration, something. I don't fucking know. It's gonna open the door for things to change between you and this person. So if you've been stressing, you're not gonna stress anymore. This is super. What's the whole party money situation? The Lovers in the reverse. Okay. With the King of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Oh! You know what I just heard? Oh, we're here to celebrate Cling, my divorce. I don't know if you've ever seen Brown Sugar. That's my favorite movie line. She doesn't have the, what he say? The $5,000 ring that I bought her. That's what this is. I feel like, yeah, some of you guys are breaking up with somebody else. That's what it is. You guys are breaking up with somebody. Some of y'all. Take that where it resonates. For others of you, it's that whole situation where I say you're going to run into this person in some type of event, maybe like a charity event or something like that, or a community event where people are coming together, you know, and there's like donations being made somehow. But for others of you, my divorce. Some of you might be getting a divorce, and some of you just might be leaving somebody. Yeah. Yep. This is you ending something with someone that you're unhappy with. I just keep hearing cling, my divorce. If y'all never seen Brown Sugar, matter of fact, just go to YouTube after this and just look that whole scene up. That shit is funny. Tay Diggs is funny as shit. We got Gemini energy, Taurus energy. He said Richard Lawson. Yo, that's my fucking movie. I had to watch it after this. Let's see. What's going on with Taurus? Y'all might have Taurus in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Taurus. What's going on with Virgos? What's going on with Virgos? Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. We got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay, that's not too bad actually. See, I'll be jumping again. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Then we got the Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the... Sorry, y'all. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the Nine of Pentacles. And we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And we have the Ten of Wands. Then we have the... Mad distractions in your reading, for real. Three of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We got the Ten of Wands. We got the Four of Pentacles. We got the Devil in the reverse. We got the Lovers in the upright. The World in the upright. We got the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Temperance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, buddy. Why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse? That's my fuckboy fuckgirl card. Why is that in the reverse? What? What's the truth? What is the truth? The Magician. Oh. Okay. This is that relationship that you're leaving. So there's somebody that you tried to work on shit with them and it just didn't work. And on the surface, that shit looked good and dandy, but you was losing passion for them. And as time went on, the shit just became harder and harder for you to maintain appearances with this person. And you just got tired of the bullshit. You just got tired of it. You tired of the toxicity. You tired of the bullshit. Do you love this person? Yes. If you're going to tell me you don't love this person, you're a liar. You absolutely love this person. You wanted everything with this person, but I feel like this person was a hoe. This person was laying low and spreading wide, was doing what they do. And while on the surface trying to maintain this image that everything is all good and everything is all great and y'all are one. And I feel like you just got tired of that shit and you're done, and you're done with trying to maintain the image of perfection with this person. That everything is all good and dandy and great and y'all are, peachy, and you're just tired of living a false, or you were. This could be past. You were tired of living in a false narrative with this person. When, a lot of people may know that your person was out here giving it up. A lot of people may know, and you're like, you know what, it's time to manifest for myself. I feel like that's a past energy, but I don't know why. For some of you, this is current. Take it where it resonates for you. Gemini energy, Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. Yep. Bam, bam. For others of you, you got somebody around you, like a friend that's a hoe. That's just a side message. Don't not take that message I just gave you. This is a side message. There's a friend around you that's a hoe, that they're not good for you because they're going to get you into some shit. That is a side message. They going to get you into some shit, whether they lie to their person and put you in it and their person ends up being a nut job. You know what I'm saying? To suck you into some shit. There's somebody around you that is going to get you into some shit if you don't put up proper boundaries. Let's see. We keep talking about relationships and this Knight of Wands. What the... Jesus. relationships, boy. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired. Tired. Let's see. The Ace of Cups in the reverse to the 10 of Wands in the reverse. That just keeps on coming out, this fucking 10 of Wands. Then we have the 4 of Wands, which keeps coming out. Then we have the 8 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords, the World in the reverse to the Knight of Wands. Why? Judgment. What's the communication about? Page of Wands in the reverse. About what? Okay. And then what? Oh. You guys are breaking up with somebody. I just keep getting that. I don't know who the fuck y'all dealing with, who y'all talking to. Y'all about to end that shit, though. Y'all definitely about to end that shit. You don't feel love there. Something happened between you and this person, whether this is a past person or this is completely somebody different. But something happened. This is not that soulmate person. Something happened between the two of you, and they turned you off. Like, you're completely turned off by this person. And you're like, I don't want it. I feel like it was like a snap, it's just like a switch on, like a switch. It just happened in a switch. 1 second you were just like goo goo gaga over them. And then the next second it's, I don't really like the way they brush their teeth. I don't know. They chew kind of weird. Like that. I don't like that. It's something like it just happened like a switch. And then suddenly you just weren't goo goo gaga over them anymore. And I feel like you're telling them this, like, listen, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do me, you know? I don't really want this no more. You know, this is putting a lot of stress on me. I feel like you're lying. I feel like you're gonna lie. This is putting a lot of stress on me. This relationship is very hard for me to maintain. This probably is easy as fuck. But something switched. Like, something was just like, you know what? I don't like the way this person is dressed for real. I don't know. I don't see it for them no more. Yeah, I know I was in love yesterday. I know I was obsessed yesterday. I know they was everything to me yesterday. Today, though, I'm good. And you're going to lie to them. You're going to be on some shit like, you know, this relationship is really hard on me. I have X amount of responsibilities that this is just becoming too much for me. You're going to lie. You're going to lie. Why, Virgo? Why? Why you can't just be real? You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. Why? Let's see. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Why you just can't be upfront with this person? Are they crazy? Why are you lying? Why you can't just keep it a buck? And if this is not your story, and you're not in connection with anybody, and you're thoroughly single, ain't nobody even, you ain't text nobody, nothing. This could be your soulmate situation right now. Okay, so take that where it resonates. Why? Why the games? Why the lies? Why Virgo is doing all the bullshit? Why? There goes this motherfucking... First of all, y'all overthink things too fucking much. This card came out every motherfucking spread. You see that shit? She's not tied and bound by those swords. They're not penetrating her. They're not on her clothes. She can easily wiggle out of that shit if she wants to. She's got a blindfold on, and that's making her scared. She could just waddle the fuck away if she wanted to. Stop, drop, and roll, all that type of shit. There's nothing holding her back but her. This is the energy that you guys are always fucking in. Always in your head about some shit. Wow. We got the Ace of Wands with the World in the reverse to the Three of Swords in the reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Hierophant. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Tower. And we have the Chariot. Why are you lying? You're lying because 1, you don't want to hurt this person. 2, you don't want them to hate you. 3, maybe you agreed. You feel bad about just changing your mind. You don't really have like a valid reason. You don't have like a real valid reason. It's just like you're hitting them out of the blue with change because that's just really what it is. Why are you lying? It's because you don't really have a valid reason that makes sense to the next person as to why you don't want to be with them no more. And you don't want them to feel like want them to feel like, you know, you're a piece of shit because you just woke up and don't like the way they brush their fucking teeth. So this is what you're telling them. You're telling them you got a lot going And this is going to happen very quickly. If this hasn't happened already, just out the fucking blue. If you live with this person, you're going to move, or you may be trying to move. There's something about a car here. I don't know, maybe if you travel with this person, something is going to change abruptly with travel, a car, or a home. And I feel like you like to sleep with this person. I feel like you kind of want to leave the door open just in case you want to spin the block, that they'll still give you some. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. But, you know, I ain't mad at it. I'm not bad. We got Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, Taurus energy. I ain't bad, though. I ain't bad. Listen. Boy, when I tell you, for the longest time, I only spun. I'm only spinning. I'm not doing nothing new. I don't know you. I don't want to get to know you. I'm not trying to learn your body. That takes mad long to do. You know what I'm saying? We got to establish some type of connection for it to even be better than basic. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just going to spin on what I know I like. I know I like that. I'm going to spin on that. I know they know my body. I'm going to spin on that. We don't got to spend time we don't got to cuddle after. We don't got to I'm going to spin on what I know. So I'm not mad at y'all for trying to keep the door open. However, that's not in your alignment. But, you know, toxic me says, I ain't mad at it. I ain't really mad at it, though. Especially if they look good. You know what I'm saying? And it was good. It's just like, you know, I don't want to be with you, but I do like the way you do that little thing that you do, though. We got the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, baby. You don't see this coming. Page of Wands in reverse to the King. Listen, Linda, listen. What you don't see coming, you and the person, your soulmate, this is your soulmate energy. You and your soulmate, all shit is about to align for y'all. But right now, you guys, this is so strange. They're both in the reverse. This is you and your person. And I'm about to explain why this is strange. You and your person are in the reverse, signifying the fact that you guys are not in contact with each other. There is a separation between the two of you. But if you look at them being in reverse, they're looking at each other. You and this person are either watching each other, or you guys have a telepathic connection with each other. You guys are still connected. Physically, you are distant, but you're still connected. Another thing about this being in reverse is because you guys are not in connection, so you guys are not at your full potential. You guys are not fully happy where you are. Another thing to look on here with the king, there's a king and a page. That is a major difference. Remember, I was telling you difference here for me, if we're talking in a literal sense, if I'm talking about in a literal sense, the page and the king is a difference between maturity or age. So there may be an age difference between the two of you, maybe a maturity difference between the two of you. However, there is a major difference between the two of you. It doesn't have to be those things. It could be any fucking thing. It could be experience. You know what I'm saying? It could be it just could be, it could be communication. There's a major difference between the two of you that just like, I feel like it has something to do with optics as well. This is your soulmate. I can't think of any examples right now, but there's several of them. Major difference between the two of you. You guys are watching each other. What's crazy is that subconsciously you think that you left this person, or if that's not your story and it's your person, whoever is leaving that relationship thinks that it just happened out of the blue. You just lost interest. It just wasn't hitting for you no more. But what's really happening is the universe put that bug in whoever's ear to break up with that person, because distance is going to be no more. There's going to be effort put into this, true effort. I keep hearing true effort. You know what's funny? I ain't gonna say it. I just clicked those buttons together, but I don't think that just has to do with that. Yeah, and then all the burden that you felt, like I feel like there is an anxiety or there's some type of stress when it comes to your love life that you just couldn't put your fucking finger on. Something is just not right. Somebody was in entertaining a relationship that on the surface looked really good. Like I said, it looked good. You know, they looked good. You know, it made sense. But something was ticking you about that. And it just didn't feel right. Something was off about it. That feeling is about to go away. I don't know how Nicki Minaj is significant, but I'm hearing a Nicki Minaj song, but I don't know the words to it. I just hear the beat. Let's see. And I'm not familiar with her music like that. Can we get off this relationship though? I'm about to end it. I'm about to end it. You know what? Let me just say this. I have many Virgo friends. Many. Minimum 6 that I can think of just right off the top of my head. And half of my Virgo friends are like romantic, lovers at heart. The other half is like, I don't give a fuck about no bitches. I don't give a fuck about no niggas. Where is the money? So I'm like conflicted when I do shit like this because I feel like y'all want to hear this. But then I also feel like some of you don't want to hear this. So maybe the timestamps are good. I'm just going to read what's here. I don't control what comes out. We got the 7 of Cups. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 9 of Wands. We got the 6 of Wands. We got the King of Cups. And we got the Temperance in the reverse. Why is the Temperance in the reverse? Why is the Temperance in the reverse? The Hangman in the upright. Okay. Oh, you little punk, you. Oh, you're a little scaredy cat. Y'all better act like Pepe Le Pew do to that cat. I don't know if y'all seen, was it Looney Tunes? Is it Looney Tunes? That's gotta be Looney Tunes. Y'all, Pepe Le Pew, if you don't know who Pepe Le Pew is, you need to look that shit up. Pepe Le Pew be on that cat's body. That cat. Poor cat. Getting harassed. But that's how y'all need to be to y'all person, because what I'm getting here is that you guys, after you have this breakup with whoever this is, or your person, could be your person, but regardless, you guys both are going to be in this like single energy of exploring your options. You kind of allowing other people to come in. You kind of, feeling yourself again, smelling yourself. You feeling real confident. You feeling a little bit more emotionally available than you were before. Like the release of whatever relationship changes things for you. There's going to be some type of adjustment here. But the thing is, I feel like you're going to have confidence to go toward your person, or vice versa. Take it where it resonates. I feel compelled to tell you to be Pepe Le Pew. I said that for a reason, bro. You gotta be Pepe Le Pew. Because here you go again with this fucking burden. You create these burdens yourself. You did all this work to relieve because it came out again, but it came out in reverse. You did all this work to get out of your head, just to plan all that you've planned. Okay, look at all that you planted, all the seeds that you planted. They're grown. You can pick them. You can harvest them. And then you harvest one little itty bitty little gesture, and you're stressed about it. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Where's your balls, bro? Where's the balls at? Why are you like this? Why? I saw a little putty tat. That's what fucking Bugs Bunny say. Putty tat. That's what you are. Little putty tat. Why y'all doing this? Why y'all doing this? Sabotaging your fucking self. Sabotaging your goddamn self. We got Pisces energy, Sagittarius energy. What's keeping them from putting on their big person drawers? What do they need to hear to put a fire under their ass before they fucking miss the opportunity of a lifetime? Because I don't get many cards like that. And I keep getting these for y'all. And there's another sign too. I think it's, Who is it? It's another sign too that's just like ignoring Aquarius. Fucking Aquarius be getting on my nerve with that shit too. Like, has a partner that really loves them through and through, and then they letting their own shit get in the way of them making the right decisions. Like, y'all pissing me off here with the shit, okay? Get out of your own head, get out of your own way. Why? What do they need to hear to get on Pepe Le Pew status? Because Pepe Le Pew don't give a fuck about nothing. He gonna get his woman, and you can't tell him otherwise. Page of Pentacles, the moon. Here we go again with you being in your fucking head. Lord. Y'all need to smoke some weed. Go smoke some fucking weed. Y'all think too much for me. And this is coming from an overthinker. I'm an overthinker. Y'all think too fucking much for me. This is too much. This is too fucking much. There's too much thinking, not enough doing. We got the Page of Pentacles with the moon, with the Nine of Swords. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. We got the Ace of Swords with the Judgment. What's the Judgment? The High Priestess in the reverse. Why? 6. The Knight of Cups. 6. Oh, no. Oh, I understand. I get it. But you're still being a bitch. You're still being a bitch. I get it. Let's see. Okay. How do they fix this? 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 But what, though, specifically? Okay. And then, you ain't gonna like this shit, Virgo. How much do you really want this? If you don't want it, then fuck this shit. If you don't want this, fuck it. Don't do nothing. But if you really want this, which I see you do, you have a lot of love for this person, whoever this is. This is somebody you think about a lot. You think about all the ways that you're going to talk to this person, all the ways that you're going to approach this person, all the things that you want to have with this person, but you do nothing with it. It all stays in your fucking head. All of it. And I understand. I was asking why you acting like a little, why you acting like a little B word, and you're acting like a little B word because of whatever happened between the two of you. You don't know how to rectify the situation. You don't know how to bridge the gap between you and this person because you know that the past is going to come up, and you feel like, when the past comes up, you're going to have some type of fallout. It's just going to happen all over again. It's not going to go the way you planned. These are all negative thoughts that you have, by the way. You never know until you fucking try. Either you're going to be in your mind all day about, oh, my person. I wonder what we could have been. Or you could make a move and see if you guys, go down another cycle again. Or, if you see if you approach them and they shut you down, then after that, then you'll stop thinking about them. At least you'll get out of your own fucking head. Make a move. I get it. Some shit happened. Obviously, it's not resolved. You got to go through the whole thing. I get it. And when you're in this situation, it's hard. It's easier said than done to just, address certain things. I get it. However, you're in your head so much about this person. It seems like it would be easier just to do the thing. For real. But what it seems like you're killing yourself mentally over this situation. And what you're not going to want to hear is that you have to take accountability. This is why I was telling you in the beginning, even if this person did something wrong to you, there's something that you needed to learn from that. That message was there for a fucking reason. They always come back around. You have to take accountability here in this situation. And accountability is a big word for Elmo sometimes for y'all. Sometimes. It's a big word for Elmo. And if that's too much for y'all, then don't do it. But if you really want to work things out, because what's going to happen here is, if you make a gesture to this person, make a move to this person, have a conversation with this person, whatever you've planned, because I feel like you've planned things, several different tactics, several different ways. Choose one of those things and go with it, okay? When you do, okay, I just want to go back to, you're going to start off having very small communication. It's going to be a little bit flirty. You're going to have to come in a little bit deceptive. I do feel like you're going to have to come in not so strongly as in, hey, I'm having a conversation with you because I want to fix things. I'm having a conversation with you because I've been thinking about it a lot. I feel like you're going to have to come in on a light tip and kind of like work them into it. Or that's what you're planning on doing, because that's what I see here. And that you're don't come in with your chest poked out. Don't do that. Like, work with them. You give them a little, they give you a little. You give them a little bit more, they give you a little bit more. What's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of information shared between the two of you. You actually are going to have a conversation. You're actually going to get through this. You're actually going to address the elephant in the room that's been there for a while. And after that happens, you're going to be in your head. You're not going to know what. I feel like this person is going to come off a little bit mysterious to you. This person's really not going to give you what you're looking for. Like, you're going to be a little bit hard to read, at least for you. But I feel like that's only because you're in your head. I don't feel like this person is so much hard to read. I feel like you're just hella overthinker, like crazy. And that's you're going to be stressed about it at first. But after this whole thing happens, everything works out. Your person is going to be prime and ready for you. It's going to happen in alignment. It's going to be what it's supposed to be. It's going to be great. So get out of your fucking head. Act like Pepe Le Pew. Go study his fucking ass. I don't know. Maybe does your person like being smothered and shit like that? Whoever this is. Pisces energy. Taurus energy. Libra energy. Scorpio energy. Pisces energy again. Does your person like being smothered? Or maybe like they're the smotherer and you don't like being smothered. You guys are different in your love languages. That's it. That's why I'm telling you to be Pepe Le Pew. Because your love languages are different. You're laid back. You're the cat. You're like the cat. You're laid back. You're like, get out my face. I'm good. Like, you don't want to be like, and I feel like your person may be that. All in your face all the time, or want a million kisses in your skin. Like, your person may be that, and that's probably why I feel inclined to tell you to be Pepe Le Pew. If you want to get your person, you're going to have to meet them where they at. Ooh, that's hard. Ooh, that's hard. My best friend, who is an earth sign, not a Virgo, but she's an earth sign. I am a hugger. I'm a hugger. I love hugs. I mean, bring it in. Bring it in, baby. Bring it in, okay? I'm nice and fluffy, like a pillow. Bring it in. Give me some love. I'm a hugger. She hates being touched. Absolutely hates being touched. That's my best friend. I love her with every little part of my soul. We call each other yin and yang, so we are like definitely night and day, but it works for us. And I feel like that might be a situation with you and your person where they're just like, you're more so like, I like to be touched, but I like to be touched when I want to be touched. I like to be touched a certain type of way, where your person is just like, bring it in. You're going to have to be Pepe Le Pew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. You might have to go through a little bit of torture at first to get where you want to go. Let me some last messages, and I'm going to pull away from this because I've been on this shit for an hour and 16 minutes. I don't even know if y'all made it this far. If you made it this far, let me know, because if you have, thank you. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Dealing with my bullshit. Dealing with all the side messages and all of that. Thank you for being here. Being patient. What's the last messages for Virgo? We have the Queen of Pentacles in a reverse to the Page of Pentacles. This is what the fuck I was saying. What the fucking difference is here? Again, with the differences here. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. We have we got the Four of Cups in the reverse. We got the King of Swords in the reverse. We got the Tower in the reverse. We got the Two of Swords. We got the King of Wands in the reverse. And we got why? What is this? Oh, and the rabbit hole begins. Shit is going to get real because you guys have differences. Here's the differences. The differences in your stability levels. You two are on different stability levels. I feel like you guys are both not where you want to be, but you're different in your stability, or you have different types of stability. Like, your jobs are vastly different, or your income is vastly different, you and this person. I feel like you guys are going to heal whatever happened. And there's going to be some type of offer. There's going to be an offer being made with a stipulation. There's going to be a stipulation. Somebody here, remember I was talking about a third party, or it could be both of you. There's another person in the energy here, this King of Wands person in the reverse. There's going to be a stipulation here being made that if we're going to move forward, And this is going to be firm. If we're going to move forward, that person can't show their face, or that person can't be a factor. If I feel like that person is even laughing with you too long, it's a dub. Like, there's going to be strong boundaries when it comes to somebody else. Who is that somebody else? The King of Cups in reverse. Somebody who's manipulative. Who? The Ace of Swords. Somebody that this person, if this is your person that you were leaving or person that they were leaving, you guys got to communicate. Somebody has to communicate with them. It's a family situation. Could be a baby mother, baby father. Yeah, this person is a headache. Whoever this person is a headache. And they don't mean well. They don't mean anybody well. They're a whore. Justice in the reverse. This person that has a lot of fucking bad luck. Yeah, they got bad luck in love. Either they lost you or they lost your person. This person might also live at a distance. The Page of Wands in reverse. But I don't know who's worried about what here, but if this is you worried about your person's baby mother or baby father, they're not sleeping with each other. They're not sleeping with each other. This person lives at a distance. We got the Five of Cups in the reverse. To the Four of... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. I gotta tell y'all. I have to say it, y'all. I have to say it. Don't reprimand your person for this person. If they're putting up the boundaries and they're doing what they need to do, this other person is going to be intimidated as fuck by you. They are going to lose their shit if they hear about you. Not in a way that they're going to come after you or they're going to do anything outlandish. When I say lose their shit, they're going to be fucking crying in the car. Like, they are going to be so intimidated by you. And they're going to feel like they got to get you, whoever your person is or whoever this is. Whoever baby mother, baby father this is somebody's baby mother, baby father. It's going to be, wow, either I have to get Virgo's person away. I got to get my person away from Virgo, or I got to get Virgo away from that person. Either or, however resonates for you. Whoever this baby mother, baby father is like, nah, I can't have that. That can't happen. That can't happen. And they may try to do little things. It's not going to be big. And they may try to do little things to try to break you guys up. You guys have to be solid. You have to be solid. You have to be solid. You got this. This is not an easy relationship. So if this sounds like too much fucking work to you, walk the fuck away. I ain't gonna lie. Walk away. Walk away. Because it doesn't sound like an easy connection at all. Y'all gotta talk about some shit. There's other people involved. You know what I mean? You got other side shit going. It does sound like a lot. So if this is not for you and you don't want it, then walk away. But I do feel like this is a divine connection of a lifetime. I feel like that too. So it's just really up to you. Do you want it or you not? But I'm gonna just end that here. There's too much fucking going on. That's a lot. Scorpio energy. Were they looking at each other here too? Even here, they're looking at each other. You have a telepathic connection with your person. You got a telepathic connection with your person. If you were thinking that and not sure, you do. When you think about them, they think about you. When you're laying around, the songs come on. It could be because they was thinking about you. So a song came on that made you think about them or something like that. But anyways, if you made it this far into the reading, I would be fucking shocked. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys next time.